All right, guys, how are you doing today? This is Everest Volker here. So, one thing that I wanted to talk to you about is faith and trust and being able to do anything that you put your mind to. All right? So, the part of this is trusting your intuition, right? Now, whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you are correct. All right? Now, so this has two parts. Is we all project what we think and how we see the world outwards, right? So I grew up, one way and my neighbor grew up another way, and that's the only experiences that we've had in our own individual lives. You grew up differently from me, and someone across the world grew up differently from us, right? So everyone grows up with their own model of the world. They believe some things are possible, and they believe other things aren't possible, right? Now, what is real and what is reality? There's no real such thing as reality because every single day we are creating reality, which is where it comes in that God is a living God, right? God didn't create everything at the beginning. God doesn't create everything at the end. God creates everything every single day because every single day we are manifesting our thoughts. Back when I was a caveman, if I wanted to build a computer, it may not have been possible. Now, does that mean it wasn't possible? No. It just means that we didn't have the cognitive function to be able to build the computer. But what we did build was a wheel. We had to think about a wheel. We had to formulate the thought of a wheel first, and then we created a wheel from a rock or whatever it might be. And as we progressed, now in the 21st century or whatever century we're in, now we've got we're able to build gears. And then from those gears, we're able to build the components of a computer. And then we're able to build the blueprint of a computer. Everything that you see outside of you, whether it's Bluetooth, whether it's the computer or the phone that you're watching this on, the internet, everything started as an idea right here, which means the blueprints of the universe are all around you. When you look outside and you see society, when you see tall buildings, when you see hustle and bustle, right? When you see everything coming together, that is God, right? And that all starts from what we believe we can do. Now, do you think, 10,000 years ago, if I told you, we're going to be, recording things on a phone and then showing other people and speaking a message and sharing truth and life, do you think that they would have said, oh yeah, that's definitely possible? No, they would have said it was a miracle. Whoa. Right? And the point is that what we believe to be true is only true whenever we achieve it, right? And again, I'm going to go back to whether you believe you can or whether you believe you can't, you're correct. Because if you don't believe you can do something, you're never going to take the action forward to make it happen. And if you do believe something's going to happen, anything is possible. You can do anything, right? Now, trusting in your intuition is the most powerful thing that you can do because whenever you move forward, if you think, oh, wow, maybe I shouldn't or I couldn't or I wouldn't, then that's going to limit you. But if you stop and you say, yeah, it feels right. I feel like I can do this. And then what you do is you empower yourself. You say, yes, I can do this. And you move forward, no matter what it is, even if it's the most difficult thing in the world, right? Let's say I'm going to die in the next 30 days. Let's say I've got terminal cancer, right? Is it going to be more beneficial for me to live every single day saying, I'm going to die in 30 days? Oh, what am I going to do? Or is it going to be more beneficial for me to spend every single waking minute living, doing exactly what I want to do? And tell you what, I don't know if you believe this or not, but disease and sickness and all of that stuff, it starts mentally, right? In one area of your life, there's parallels all throughout our life, okay? Which means that I can tell a lot about a person if their bed's not made, or if there's a stain on their shirt, or if their car is dirty, right? Because one behavior is parallel all throughout your life and it repeats itself, right? So a lot of times whenever we have physical problems, like I have a heat rash, right? I don't know if you can see it or not, but the heat rash is, I sat there and I thought, well, maybe it's a problem because of my diet, or maybe it's a problem because of my hydration. Maybe I need to drink more. Maybe I just need to lotion my skin more, right? And I go through all of these. Now, I practice what I preach. So I had this heat rash for about 6 months, and one day I was like, nothing would go away. I went to the doctor. In Western medicine, they don't fix things. They just Band-Aid them, right? They give you medicine or they'll surgery and they'll take it out of you, right? And so I went to the doctor, and the doctor took 2 seconds. He goes, yep, that's heat rash or eczema, and then prescribed me some lotion. right? Took it to the pharmacy, and the insurance said, "Oh, we don't want to give you the big bottle that your lotion or that your doctor prescribed you because that's way too much. We're going to give you this small bottle," and they wouldn't even give me what I needed, right? So after about 6 months of this, one day I was like, "Why don't I just practice what I preach?" Because I work with people with pains. I was someone with a gallbladder issue, someone with sciatic nerve issues, another person with pains in their back, all the time. Hypnosis is strong, right? And it's not hypnosis because you can call it prayer, you can call it meditation, whatever it is that you want, right? I just am more in alignment with God, and God is my, me and God, he's my brother, right? Take that however you want. It's not disrespect. It's that I actually have a connection with God. And I know the truth. I don't need somebody else. I don't need a religion or a pastor or anyone else to tell me who God is, or I don't need to go through anybody else to speak to God. All I have to do is close my eyes and pray. And call it manifestation, call it prayer, whatever you want, but God has been by my side for a long time. And I tell you what, anything that I pray for, it comes true. Anything that I manifest, it happens, right? Because I have that direct connection. Because there are no limitations between me and that connection, that power with God, which allows me to channel that into other people, whether it's mindset healing, whether it's, whatever it might be. Anyways, that being said, rewinding so I can stay on point. All right. So basically the point is that faith is key, okay? Is you need to believe first before you move, because if you don't believe, then you're not going to conquer, all right? So if you don't believe that you can achieve what it is that you want in life, then you never will. If if I've got terminal cancer and I am going to die in the next 30 days, my body is not going to live if every single day I'm telling it it's going to die. My body's going to live if every single day I say, I'm going to live today like it's the last day of my life. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be who I'm going to be, and I'm going to conquer this world, right? So when it comes to you being your best self, whenever it comes to you, taking this next year and just conquering it, then I want you to realize that your faith in what's possible is not limited by reality. It's limited by your thoughts. It's limited by your beliefs. You can either have empowering belief systems, things that say, yes, I can, I will, I'm going to succeed, right? Or if you tell yourself, I can't, I'll never win, then what's the point of even trying, right? You're lying to yourself. You wouldn't even try. You wouldn't even consider spinning or cycling if you thought it was impossible. So my challenge for you is to find all of your limiting beliefs in life. Be aware of them this year. And I want you to start to transition them, start to reframe them, start to turn them around. Instead of saying I can't, start saying I can. Start focusing on the positives. Start focusing on the things that you want, not the things that you don't want. And I tell you, your life will be a lot better. And if you have faith in that, and you can put your faith in whatever it is that you want, I recommend God, right? God's our Father. He's going to take care of you, right? And if you go through and you say, God, thank you for allowing this to happen. Thank you for blessing me. Not God, can I? Oh, God, please. Say, thank you, God. Thank you for allowing this to be a part of my life. Thank you for allowing me to win. Thank you for allowing me to, in your name, give God that power and see how your year turns out. All right. God bless you guys. I know that this wasn't necessarily the most clearest image or clearest message, but hopefully you got something out of it. Okay.